It's interesting, and I presume you don't run into this very often because at the point a CEO or a board is discussing marketing with you, they know that there's a lot of value in marketing. But really, for our listeners today, there is a perception out there, especially with a lot of the younger startups, as we've noted, that marketing is the slide deck team for
Mhm.
sales.
Yep.
And sales actually treats them that way as well.
Mhm.
What do you have to say to those individuals who might be involved in that situation right now or are delivering that mindset to a marketing team?
Yeah, I've encountered that many times, and I think you have to begin to demonstrate value. That's really what it comes
Yeah.
down to. You have to sort of lay out what that vision is, because that's just the tip of the spear, right? That end deliverable is something that it's output. It's not the strategy. It's not what marketing can really bring to the table to be a business driver. And so you have to start to make strides and demonstrate, what marketing could be bringing to the table, what they should be bringing to the table. And frankly, in a lot of those cases, start to provide the tools for self-service so that people can kind of get off of that train and start to do those kinds of simpler tasks on their own, which will free up the team to be able to do more strategic things.
Yeah, I love that. Now that we've talked a little bit more about this fixer the mindset and really how individuals can break through that to have stronger, more productive conversations with their peers in the business. Let's talk a little bit about some of the recipes you've deployed that have helped the brands you've worked on really punch above their weight class. Let's start. You've got this incredible 3-part formula that we talked about in our pre-show discussion. I absolutely love it. Could you, first of all, give us an overview of the 3 different parts, and then let's stop and talk about each one.
Sure. So this one, it sounds rough to start, but it's saying no often. Really thinking about what that means, and we'll talk about how that plays into the situation. It's not always saying no to someone else. Sometimes it's saying no to your own your own
Exactly.
desires as you move through, right?
I should not be doing this right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So there's more to unpack there. I think scaling content machines is just such a huge
Yeah.
value driver today, and something that you really have to start work on quickly. So we'll talk about that too. And also something which seems kind of radically simple, but picking out your high impact initiatives, the drivers. What are those things going to be that are going to move the business forward, and using those as your North Star as you move through everything. So happy to unpack some of that as we go forward here.
Okay, I love it. So let's talk about how you build a culture where saying no is all about strength.
One of my business school deans had a great saying, and it always stuck with me. He said, strategy is being able to tell people what you're saying no to.
Ah,
And,
that is brilliant. Repeat it for us.
strategy is being able to tell people what you're saying no to.